Okay, so this is a demo of my project, in which is an analytical tool that's useful for tracking stats during a rugby match from a video file. So, firstly, you get this page, which is the main screen of the application, in which you have your timer, your home team, your away team, your points, and then the players for your home team listed here. Now, before we start our video, we have a match here. I'm just gonna select the video. Actually, is that the right video? That would be nice to know. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna select the video. It's saved, loaded into the application. All I have to do is click play and it will start. But before we do that, we need to add a new team sheet. And we're going to click this, and you enter the player names. It starts from 1 and goes to 18. Now, me being me, I have the database with all the players' names in, and we'll start with, we'll do short names with just their name. The issue is you do have to get rid of name from the actual application. It doesn't auto clear it, which is an issue. I have to put your full name. We'll just do it like this. It's easier. I accidentally think I put his name in twice. Now you fill up the team sheet obviously as you go along. It should auto cut out once all 18 names have been entered. Once this is done, you can then start watching the match. Then we have 3 more. I cannot be asked to type all the names, so. And then boom. It adds all the names into the side column here, to which you can then click play, and the match will load. The video is kind of choppy. There's a slight delay on it, but once the game actually starts, you'll see that when the ball is literally dropped, you can then start the timer, obviously. The timer works by clicking start and stop. As at halftime, obviously the timer stops at 40, and then you can continue. So once the game starts, you literally click start, and the timer will actually count up and keep the video playing. You can obviously pause it. Anyway, during this match, we're actually watching Scunthorpe versus Sheffield, I believe. I mistyped the name. Obviously, you can reload it, and you can basically enter it again. And as you can see here, there's a tackle made by the opposition, but we do not track this. As you can see here, you've got on the side panel here all the shirt numbers, which are buttons, to which you click, and you can then obviously alter the stat in that column. From here, we say Nick here accidentally knocks it on. You click this here, it adds 1 to the column of knock-ons. However, the opposition did just give away a penalty, so you click the button there to add 1 to the penalty count. All of these stats are then recorded into an actual text file if you click the Save Data Sheet button. However, you can obviously alter every stat here. Because we've got a penalties conceded here, say Paul gives away a penalty, we can click here, it adds 1 to here, and then it'll continue to count up and add it into the section here. Furthermore, we can add kicks to people, and then we can also, if we score here, add 5 points. And currently, whoever's currently selected, so we'll say Nick, if he scores a try, you add the 5 here, he also gets 1 try added to his list of scores. If he scores a conversion, he gets a +1 to his conversion tally, and then +1 to his penalties count. Overall, we can also add more scrums, as scrummaging isn't just for knock-ons, you can also have it for forward passes and every stat like that, which in theory could be added to the application once it's done. But if we want to stop for a second and actually check, we can obviously pause the video, and we can actually just pause the clock for a second, and then we can basically check to see if the stats add up. Obviously, with this application, you can then save the data sheet to a text file or a doc file, and you can just call it week 2 or we2. Save it to wherever. I'm gonna chuck it in uni. It saves, and that data file can be loaded again by opening a team sheet. We've got one here called data, and it loads up a stat sheet that was already made if the application was reopened, as this one's currently still in other matches use. Anyway, thank you for checking out this application video, and any questions can be asked now.